Piscataway, New Jersey, the final game of 2024 for Rutgers. Tonight, Scarlet Knights welcome Columbia here on the Big Ten Network. And it's great to be with you. I'm Ed Cohen with
particular game plan and to try to stop number two. And he said, honestly, we're just focusing on doing what we do well.
Scarlet Knights, a tough loss to say the least. 9 days ago in Newark against Princeton. It looked like they had it on a Bailey three, but down the stretch, the layup by Caden Pierce and the Tigers prevail in a thriller. Here's Harper. Had a chance to win that game with a three that rolled out just before the buzzer. 5 to shoot. Williams turns the corner and cuts the bounce.
Columbia starts out shading towards Dylan Harper with Bedry, and how about the scoop and score by Williams going across the lane?
Now Columbia was 8-0 to start the year. Only loss was against Albany. Thompson for three and airballs it. Missed the game against Fairfield through the illness. Bailey Euros and stuffs it for the Scarlet Knights.
I bet you KD will.
The Lions first in the Ivy in scoring. Scoring defense. Tops as well.
Good D by Aboli right there, switching for a second.
Bedry against Aboli, and Bedry with the finish for Columbia.
Bedry was balling last game against Fairfield, carried this team in the first half, and continuing that theme here today.
Austin double-doubled, the first of his career with 17 rebounds. Bailey misses. Second chance, Williams will slow it up. Fires and scores.
Steve Beichel mentioned that he wants his guys to hit the glass. And that's a good start, finding ways to get easy baskets by being first to the basketball.
Oh, you mentioned Geronimo Rubio De La Rosa, number 15 for Columbia. There he goes, a wheel play, and he scores.
That is a guy, nice wraparound pass by Bedry, and that's what De La Rosa does well. He gets to the vacated areas on the floor.
He didn't score in the first half against Fairfield. No points in the second. Scored 27 as bad of a 9-4 start. Bedry, and that's way off. Here's Harper. Gets a clean look and buries it.
Play made by Aboli in the brush screen. Running the floor, and he takes Dylan Harper's man out to play.
How about this start? 12 to 4. 5 for 6. Not even 3 minutes in. Nolan to the basket. Under low for Bedry, and he's fouled by Harper. He'll shoot 2 here for Columbia. And you'll love this, AJ, only 1 turnover.
Good feel.
First in the country defensively before the pandemic, derailed what would have been down one arm by Harper.
Expect Williams to be the one monitoring De La Rosa all afternoon.
Pull up short, cleaned up, and a foul at the point of attack on Rubio De La Rosa. And free throw. Went to Monroe College in the Bronx. And Austin, he began playing basketball at the age of makes his impact on the glass so important.
A late bloomer for sure, and a football background. That's response by Williams.
Brown against Davis. Spins, one-legged banker. Here's Davis on the run out. Bailey, look out, another Euro, and finishes a tough one.
You don't need
Harper off the screen by Bailey. Boley wants it. Instead, it's Harper with space. And it's Davis with the three.
It's a collective sigh and relief for Jermichael Davis. He's getting good looks all season, but not able to convert on a consistent basis. Able to knock it down right there.
Austin Rutgers 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. A lead by 12.
The offense hasn't been the issue this season. It's been more on the defensive end. So far, so good, putting the ball in the basket.
Oh, a nice shooter. Wants a better percentage this season. In the paint, Durkat comes up short. And an 0-for-2 start for Jordan Durkat.
It's a great look right there. You got to attack and collapse the middle of the 2-3 zone.
Nolan launches and hits for 3. Fires a deep 3. And there, it's cleaned up by Harper. Oh, grab and go with your best player, right?
That's right. Oh, that's nice.
Somerville, yes! And a foul, and a chance at 3 for Rutgers.
Going to Garner when he has the pill in his hand. And listen, you also have other four-star players that are not even getting minutes or breaking the rotation yet. An embarrassment of riches for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
Free throw good, leads 10 for Rutgers. Nicola Romanelli in for Columbia, number 5, in the light blue. Rubio De La Rosa skips it out. Claire Thompson down Broadway. Tough shot, he scored. And cleaned up by Tafroff for Columbia. It's Rubio De La Rosa. Goaltend on Ace Bailey for Rutgers.
It's the prettiest goaltend you'll see all of today. You saw the windup, LeBron chase down type swag. And let's see. Yeah, definitely touched the rim. The zone again. Got to be able to be effective against a multitude of different defensive looks.
Here's Harper. Double team him. Bailey, yes, on the turnaround. Corey DeSion. Avery Brown from Beacon Falls, Connecticut, slings it out. Rubio De La Rosa on a step back for 3, and that's good for Columbia.
How about the quickness of that release? Didn't even follow through right there. That was Steph Curry-like.
The Ivy League Player of the Week. Again, no points first half against Fairfield on Saturday. 27 in the second.
That's where you got to get it.
Bailey on the turnaround. It just is so easy. And Dylan Harper with his 5th rebound to go with 4 assists.
Post action in the paint with Somerville.
Only 3 points for Harper. Bailey to the soft spot. Hits again.
I'd be surprised if Columbia stays in that zone next possession.
13 for Bailey. He's 6 for 8 to start. Rolling down Broadway. Scores against Acuff.
That's tough right there. Off balance. Body movement.
Down, batted around. It's loose to Hayes. Harper swings. Bailey.
Good recovery right there by Thompson.
Lathan Somerville to spin and finishes.
And operating in the mid post, and Kevin Durant said he didn't have that at this early age that Ace Bailey is showcasing.
Now, shout out to Rutgers beat writer Brian Fonseca of the Star-Ledger, because he was in Arizona to cover the bowl game against Kansas State as Somerville, rather Aboli with the spin and finish. Brian Fonseca actually went from his spot covering football to the Suns game to ask Kevin Durant specifically about Ace Bailey. Pretty cool.
Love to see it. And you also love to see that confident move in the paint by a bowler.
Rubio De La Rosa right down Broadway for the 2.
And don't blink. De La Rosa is the reason why Columbia is making a lot of noise in the Ivy League right there. He can come right back and score quickly.
He has 9 points. Alley-oop! It's Harper. It's Bailey. It's a freshman.
Pretty well. 4, 5, 6 passes each possession.
Hayes off the mark. Rebound to Bowley. Bailey turns, fires, hits again. Largest lead for Rutgers, 35-22. Deep 3. Off glass and banked in by Noah Robledo. That's his 9th 3 this season.
And that's his MO. 84% of his shots are from beyond the arc, and he can hit them from deep.
Lions with their 3rd triple here tonight. Hayes, corner 3, nails it for Rutgers.
And that's it in the rim. Just got to stay healthy.
All right, 5-minute mark of this first half. Rutgers by 13, matching their largest lead. Harper overcommits, and Rubio De La Rosa cruising in for 2.
How about that? First step. Harper touches earth. Opens the lane.
Boston Rutgers shooting 50%, and they turn it over. Just their first. Trail 3 for Brown, and that's good. And all of a sudden, Columbia chip short from 3. There's Brown, big body. Oh, steal. Davis off to the races. Davis in for the stuff.
Not on the floor.
It was Williams for a moment. 9 to shoot for Rutgers. Jeremiah Williams into the paint, fires. Nice rebound, Davis, and he's fouled. He's provided
without putting up 15 points, 10 points, even 20 points a contest. Precautionary. All the technology you have at your disposal.
Was practicing in the building when you were on campus, right?
Or when there was no air conditioning, back when it was called the Route.
Those were games.
Oh, yeah.
8 to shoot for the Lions. Crowd getting into it. Romanelli gets the bounce around the rim. Was building a big lead. They'd get a couple of big breaks as Hayes can't answer. Rebound for Nolan.
Well, it's a club built on resiliency, and you saw that in the second half. The microwave ability of De La Rosa. They can put up a bunch of points in a quick fashion.
Petrie fakes the give and scores down the lane. All
good, but it allows the team, if they're finishing one-shot opportunities, to get out in a feverish pace.
Harper loops it out to Martini. Williams the touch to Davis for 3. Nails it. I want to find by Williams.
It's a good idea in theory, considering he has about 50 pounds on Bailey, but Bailey has the length to get back into play.
I think NBA scouts will love that. 3 for Davis. Ripped down by Ritter for Columbia, and with no shot clock, they'll hold for the final shot of this first half. And coming up at the break, stick around for the State Farm halftime with Rick Pizzo, Robbie Hummel, and Andy Katz. 8 seconds. Nolan off the high screen to the rim. Reverses, missed it. Rutgers with time. 1 second. Harper at the buzzer. Banker missed. And at the break, it's Rutgers by 9. The Rutgers offense at times looked as good as it's looked all year. The defense, that's been the issue all year long. Prior 5 years under Steve Peichel, top 5 in the Big Ten each year as Harper nails the 3. 3 for Columbia now.
You got to move the basketball and allow Williams to get back into play.
Rutgers recovers. Thompson had nothing doing against Davis. Petrie drive and kick. Thompson pops out and nails the triple.
A big-time shot fake.
To you.
It gives you what you need when you need it most.
You have a tagline of it, too. Durkat will shoot a pair for Rutgers here.
When you can get a step on the defense.
Excitement begins at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. It's only on the Big Ten Network.
Place to play and catch a game.
Says the man from the burbs of Philadelphia. Brown to the rim. Scoop shot missed. Rebound of Boley. Rutgers trying to push. Oh, swipe by Brown of Harper. Drives to the rim and scores up and under.
And that's how
Brown normally number 1 for Columbia, but wearing 25 here tonight. Bailey faces, hits it with a hand in his face.
It's just one of those situations where you tap him on.
Happen every year, but it's been special for Rutgers fans, even with the record not what they want it to be.
Yeah, they're doing their thing individually, accounting for over 40 of Rutgers' 75 points per game. Is the
Harper.
Good post position. You got to feed the big fella.
Here's Harper again. Deep 3. Knocks it down.
So efficient.
Nolan running floater in and out. That's punched out. Petrie the save. Nolan the 3. That's good. That's been the story of the game. Every time it looks like Rutgers is a turnaround
Going forward.
Zone look for Columbia. Bailey with the screen. Davis. Harper with a seam into the lane and scoops it through.
It's a nice read right there. Again, taking what the defense gives them, getting to that flotation device, and not overcommitting.
Harper the steal. Open floor to the rim. Lays it up and in. Harper with 7 straight points for Rutgers. Petrie looking the way of Rubio De La Rosa has been really quiet. Good defense by Durkat on him. Brown stop and go with the dribble. The reverse is good for
They're working well for Rutgers in the first half.
There goes Bailey to it. Right on cue.
Got the high-low if he looks.
Davis look fake. Durkat thought about it. Drives to the rim. Got it. And a foul. And a chance at 3. New Jersey. And Durkat with a 3-point play. Last year,
Big Ten. Spoke with Steve Peichel. He mentioned he's still figuring this thing out. I think the best basketball is yet to come for Jordan Durkak this season.
Tough shot for Brown. Durkak drive and kick. Harper for three. That one's good. And Dylan Harper with his fourth three tonight. Lead by 16. See if Columbia can respond. 11-1 start, including one on the road at Villanova early in the season, and it's Ritters.
Fairfield with Blair Thompson being out.
A different kind of munchies as Ritter makes a second. So Rutgers with Harper, Durkak, Bailey, as well as Williams and Somerville. Harper drops it off. Somerville with the stop. Nice assist.
That's all Harper getting to the commit to run and the drop off to his big that was down and ready for the flush.
Rubio De La Rosa has been quiet. Rutgers defending him well. Rubio De La Rosa with 14, but for his standards, this Columbia team, Austin entered tonight shooting 50%, nearly 51% as a group, and over 40% from three. Here's Nolan for the triple. That's good for Kenny Nolan. And the lead around today, he said, listen, when you recruit for offense. You don't know what you're getting in players defensively. As Williams scores, and he said, listen, we've got to teach them defensively, and it takes time. We'll slow it up for Rutgers.
Jeremiah Williams right there in that dunker spot. He's got to make himself shown.
There's Somerville. Double teamed. Couple of moves. Splits it. Nice take by the big fella.
Good patience.
We'll see if he can do it. A rebound and assist shy of getting there for Rutgers.
You're talking Roy Hinton. You're talking Rutgers basketball royalty right there.
Ooh, very close to a block, but it's Tavroff with. Hey, Austin. Jeremiah Williams at the line misses the first. He wears number 20. Eric Rose went, Jabari Parker, and obviously the legend was Benji Wilson, died tragically in 1984.
We call him Monk around here. It's such a blessing to have experience. This is his third stop collegiately. Stops at Iowa State and Temple.
One of the two captains. Stop and go to the rim. He scores on cue.
His ears must have been ringing.
Largest lead for the Scarlet Knights by 18. 73-55. Kenny Nolan stripped, kept it alive, and Rubio De La Rosa strokes the three for Columbia.
That's a nice last second.
Catch and shoot three. He was a little late. And facing up, and there's the 10th rebound for Mr. Harper. Next assist, he's got the triple-double. Will it come here? Bailey leans in. Yes! And Dylan Harper with Rutgers' first triple-double in 42 years.
And he yanks that jersey as though he knew what it meant. And he came back in from being the substitution with intent.
And a foul on Rutgers.
Step into the opposite side of the basket.
No history. And you get Willie Hinson into a Big Ten Network broadcast. You've done something right.
Yeah, for sure.
And I just want to win the lottery if I'm an NBA team first. Have the choice. Bailey stripped but fouled by Bedry. He's going to shoot a pair with 4:20 left here on a historic of 1983. And he scores from everywhere.
Yeah, he really can. His game is growing as this season continues to elapse.
Three for Brown, and that one's off the mark. Harper climbing the ladder for another rebound. Slips it in for Somerville, and he scores. What vision.
You haven't had a chance to check out McMillan, man. Talk about having a yo-yo. It's Kyrie Irving-esque, the ability to control that rock.
Here's Harper. Back for Bailey. Swoops through two defenders and backs it in.
That's easy.
Watch out, Bedry got ahead of the defense, but missed it. The Rutgers right now by 22 and adding to it. And Steve Peichel Given the history this season, 4 losses in the final minute of their 5 losses as Bedry scores. Austin with
for the first time as freshmen. So this is stuff that you'll be able to clip up and teaching opportunities, because once the new year flips, you are in the teeth of Big Ten play.
Acuff on a step back, nails the 3. Rocks left. Bailey, deep 3-pointer. Bailey tonight, 1 of 4 from 3, but 24. That leads all scorers. Brown inside, up and under, and he draws the contact. And will shoot 2 for Columbia as Ace Bailey picks.
Unselfishness in the first half.
Just add to the list of accolades, and it's not even 2025 yet for the Scarlet Knights. It's just their 13th game. Acuff catch and shoot 3, and now it's allowed it in. Quietly, Acuff. Austin, this wasn't a must-win, but if you think about it for Rutgers, given the losses as it's missed by Noble, this was close, because you lose this one with Big Ten play resuming. It would really sting, but that guy and Bailey made sure it wasn't going to happen tonight.
Yeah, you look at the quad situation and you start to analyze the numbers. It kind of didn't even. And I think the response is exactly what the doctor ordered from this team. A confident display, starting out, getting out in transition, playing, I think, some of the best defense that they've showcased thus far, and then relying on your exceptional star players to do what they do. Dylan Harper with a triple-double.
Rutgers will take the shot clock down. Get a 3 at the buzzer. It's good! Peter Noble. Take that one into a new year. And that's going to do it. A historic night on the banks. A triple-double for Harper. And a great finish for Rutgers against Columbia.
Big-time response right here. Steve Michael mentioned he needed his team to just continue to grow and take that next step. I think that you clip this up and showcase the good version of what Rutgers basketball can be. Good building blocks going back in the Big Ten play.
Yeah, Jane. Happy New Year, my friend.